Courage Barbell Chad Ikes coming at you today with another video. I'm already having a little bit of trouble talking today, so I'm probably just going to roll through it at this point since this is the third try. So if you've listened to Courage Barbell Unlimited, our new podcast on Spotify, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, etc., you've heard a couple of my interviews with a couple of the best bench pressers in the world. And triceps are so important to putting up a huge bench. So today I want to go over another tricep exercise I really love called mind mashers. My favorite tricep exercise is probably still dumbbell rollback extensions, which you can go through our older videos here, and I shot a video on that one a while back. One of the big things I see, or big mistakes I see with tricep exercises, is a lot of people have their triceps out and they're working more of this outer head where I want to hit this inner head. I use the example of, if you look at some of the best people at pushing other people around, it's NFL linemen. And when you're watching a game and they're all standing around like this and you see them from the back, they have this huge hunk of meat right here. And that's the inner head of the tricep, and that's where you get shit tons of pushing power from. But if you're doing a lot of exercises with your elbows out, or if you're even doing, I'll see people do narrow push-ups and it's like this. It's like, well, you're not getting that inner head. You're not really hammering it like you can hammer it. So in all reality, I call these mind mashers because of one of my favorite clients who's always messing up the names of exercises. And I go, I really like this because it is very similar to a skull crusher, but it's different, and I'm gonna explain and show you why it's different and why I like it over the skull crusher. So let's get started. First off, I'm gonna use a Kabuki Cadillac bar, which is my favorite of the football or Swiss type bars. I like the handle because instead of being straight, it's at a little bit of a twist, which I find more comfortable, and I really like the way it's arced, because it gives you a lot more stability with the bar. But these can be done with either bar. Even some of the old school like trap bars, which were kind of Swiss bars, but they were all pretty short. So you want to have one where you can go a little bit wider. But basically, what it is we're gonna hold this bar and we're gonna come out. We're gonna start at about a shoulder width grip, and we're gonna come down right over the mind, over the forehead. And we're going to come up right here. And one of the key things is to not do this. You don't want to let them elbows out. You want to be grabbing this bar and kind of squeezing the handles like this. So when you come in, you're really straight. Just like this. Remember, always lift with intent. And that means focusing on technique, controlling the movement. So this is no different. We want to set up in the same position we set up in the bench. Scaps retracted, depressed, keeping everything tight, using the brace, using the IAP, and controlling the eccentric and concentric phases. Another great version of this exercise is the dead stop mind masher, which I like doing off of the floor from a dead stop and then stopping after each rep. You can do these with 25s or 45s. Actually, if you have 35s, which I'm completely against, you could do 35s too. Just to give you a different, change the height basically of where you start. And if you need to, you can use 25s that, like Olympic style, that are the size of a 45. Today, I just have regular 25s on. And again, I like to switch up the grips. Again, remember, you want to try to keep the elbows in so you're making that inner head work so you can feel it through right here and right here. Mind mashers and dead stop mind mashers. I usually do these as either my first or second tricep exercise of the training session. Most of the time I'm looking for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Sometimes I'll bump it up and go heavy for say 3 sets of 5 to 6 reps. The biggest thing is that you're feeling it, and you're feeling it in this. You want to feel it right here in this inner head, right here. I don't care if you feel it out here. I want to feel it in here, because that's going to be a big push coming out of the hole. Well, not out of the hole, but midway and to the lockout. So give these a try. Let me know what you think. I got a fly buzzing around my head right now. Yeah, that's it. They're great exercise. If you don't have a Swiss bar, you can do these with like a dumbbell. If you're going to do that, I'd say just go ahead and do dumbbell rollback extensions. But just as another variety, you can do them with the dumbbell. Just coming down here. And almost, you can either stop at the forehead here, or you can come down and hit the top of the shoulder. Just another variation of basically the same thing. All right, guys. Please like this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. Please share this channel. Please go to the podcast, Courage Barbell Unlimited. I listed all the places it is earlier. Please go check out CourageBarbell.com. Pick up some apparel. Support the channel. Support the podcast. Support me. And I'm going to let you guys go. Keep training hard. Remember, every time you're in the gym, train with intent. Focus on technique. Understand what muscles are you're supposed to be using for what exercise, and make sure you're feeling those muscles. Make sure you're performing the exercise correctly. These kind of things are way more important than the programming. So I'm out. See you guys next time. Train your ass off, but train smart. Pa-pa!